going to do now, I'm going to hand feed these here. So before actually going into the hive, I do think it's nice to just make the bees feel that you're part of them, and I'm going to give them a little bit of honey here. It's not all about making stuff from them, it's about having a good relationship with your bees. And as you can see, they're not seeing me as a threat. The behaviour would be like any insect, any animal, in terms of, you know, whether they fight, flight, whether they're going to be aggressive, whether they're just going to get on with things. It's a very basic instinct, and you know, as long as they don't see you as a threat, why would they try and attack you? And as I say here, they see me as a big advantage. As I say, we're in on the 23rd of September. Of course, there's a wasp joined in there. You see the wasp in between the little finger. There's quite a lot of wasps around, and they're obviously hungry as well, getting a little bit desperate for food. So yeah, so she's focusing on that a little bit more. So she's just joining in, and actually she's slightly avoiding the bees, obviously. And now she's going to go off, probably to tell her hive that there is some free honey. You know, they've probably already sort of thought of me as part of the hive, actually. I think bees do go very much by scent to decide whether something is friend or foe. But yeah, the wasp has gone off, so no doubt there will be some wasps coming here in a few minutes. They're being friendly and things. But then you hear all this about the killer bees, which of course, you know, people can die from stings. But the way I understand killer bees is really just that there's more defence bees than you'd normally have in a hive. This particular hive has really probably only got, I don't know, 3 or 4 on the entrance that are defending the hive. In a while, in a few minutes, there'll be more wasps coming, I suspect. And it's interesting, sort of the bees are not taking a lot of notice. Oh, there we go. That one doesn't like it. Slightly, you know, what are you doing here? Yeah. She's got to be careful because she's a different scent, isn't she, to the bees? And although they're out of the hive, there's quite a few bees. They're not going to like her floating around. But again, the wasp isn't out to hurt and sting me. She's just out here to survive and try and get some. Yeah, might have been a different wasp actually. It's by now, I don't know how far away her hive is. But she's just spent a bit of time orientating herself, so I think that was a different wasp. And it'll be free honey here, and so there will be more wasps coming in. So I'm not going to really keep my hand here because it means there'll be wasps coming to this hive, more wasps coming to the hive, and really we could do without that, especially this time of year when she just grabbed one of the bees there. So yeah, let's give. She took another one, took the bee there. Right, okay. So I think it's time to go. There's too many wasps accumulating, and then they're attacking the bees. It's there, you see. So it's not only the honey they're after. They would actually attack bees and take protein and food from the bees. The trouble this time of year, wasps are very active. And pretty desperate to get the last bits of any food. There's a bee with some nice yellow pollen on. Right, let's get in the hive then. Lots of new eggs in there. Again, same good pattern. And there we go. Again, not really bothered about seeing the Queen or not seeing the Queen. Just because she's definitely there. It's definitely a normal Queen that's laying there. I've seen the previous examinations. Oh, there she is. So you can see her there. See her there. But like I say, didn't really need to see her. You can tell she's just getting on. I'd say the trouble with trying to see the Queen all the time is that, there's a good chance you could squash it. I don't think there's going to be any Queen cells in here, so got a nice sort of pattern there. Coming right off up there and into the clouds. Top of the house, they'll normally, well, you see them going over the house. I don't mind you going up the legs, it's when you go up the trousers that's the problem. Look, you're heading right up the shorts, if you don't mind me saying. Yeah, it's funny how they land on you, and then they tidy themselves up. It's like they're using you as a staging post, and then after about 30 seconds, she'll fly off back and on the way, and she's on the way into the hive. Well, thanks very much. Just clean yourself on me. Feel free to. Yeah. Just feel free to dust yourself down. This is grooming. Oh, another one though. And you're going to go up my trousers. Oh, you're not. I'm not going to let you. See how she's out of breath? Puff, 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 puff. Breathing much faster than they do when. So she's probably, who knows, she could have come between 1 and 3 night men, less than that, but she's certainly come away to be out of breath to that extent. And she's just totally resting before she goes into the hive. She's got no pollen on there, so she must just have nectar. Right, so I'm going to sit down. If you are sitting near a beehive, just wear something loose, or actually what I would normally do is take this off, because it's when they get trapped in your clothes that they'll sting you, just because they get stuck. So if you have a top off, I'm not going to take this off, then yeah, so we'll just sit here, relax.